Not saying you can never have enough Lenny. I'm just saying as far as the third-party content, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can only sample so much, a little bit of it. I mean, that song, because I like it, it's such a good song. I bet you, like, it would be like that one song with the Steel Dragons, Blood Pollution. Yeah, I don't know what that. There are certain songs, like, they just get, like, worldwide blocks. Everything is muted, completely. So, and then I know I experienced it one time with Lenny Kravitz, and I also with the Police. But anyway, it's time for being like thankful and grateful. Words, that people like to hear. One thing that I do know about human beings is they like it when people are honest and sincere. And despite how I thought things might have turned out or should have turned out, and then they didn't. Maybe I just don't have it. But when you get those compliments and when you get those things, you should be here, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I heard it my whole life. I heard it a lot of times. I mean, there was a period where I didn't hear it, because I was just out of commission, stuff like that. Yes, sometimes, we get defeated. And then there's something in us, like, just like, well, we just feel as though, like, the story is not over with yet. There's got to be something else, and I could do something else. I mean, that's how us humans are. So, I'm just saying, this is Jerry Westheimer, Montello, Bremer with Twinkles. We'll have a little more sip of our coffee. And it is a happy birthday. I grew up with Frank in this house at 115 Adams Street. Remember being a kid down there. Oh, the beautiful food down in the basement. And yes, God and Jesus, all that kind of pictures, stuff like that. The macaroni, the meats, all that kind of stuff. You're a kid, you're down there. It's like, high on the land, stuff like that. And these are, things, we grew up in a different time, a different era. Oh, it was some kind of era. It was something that I remember from watching the news. Maybe I can get to that. It was something. I don't know if it was something to do with. That's why sometimes it's good to probably be having notes. Now I understand why radio people often have notes. I guess. I mean, I've been doing it on my own. I just don't rely on them. I'm thinking, but it usually it'll come to me. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. It's probably not that big of a deal. It's probably not that important. I probably will remember it. But yesterday on the show, see, I didn't know this prior. I mean, again, I have a small fee and all that kind of stuff, and I do have some nice people. I'm just saying, I'm thankful and grateful. For the few people that came back, I mean, all right. I can understand why they didn't want to, like, share the video of mine, and I can understand why I was taking a lot of pictures. I can understand that, because when I was down there, I'll be honest with you. The one childhood friend, like, he's like, what do you have, bipolar or something? Because I was doing, like, Mick and everything else running around. No, it's just an act. It's just something. It's like, how come you don't want to come down to the Irish place, or Blarney Stone, wherever it was, I'm like, I mean, this isn't enough for me. I stood here for an hour to wait for you, and then another hour and a half I was talking to this one guy who said he's going to add me on Facebook, and talking to Dave with the cigar, and then everybody got there, and then, okay, it's time for me to get that video, just a show, like, I'm in the community, I'm available for parties, stuff like that, it's going to be a good time, and then nothing. It's like, you're on, Jerry, you're on a 16-second thing. Again, I'm not mad or anything, and I understand. He's like, what do you got, bipolar or something? And I'm like, yeah, that's another reason why I probably didn't want to go down there. Like, no, I don't. I'm not taking anything. I don't have nothing like that, I do oil treatments. I do a little peppermint stick. I do this. I keep busy. I read stuff, that probably, like, people would have, like, an issue with, have a problem. but it calms me down a little bit. So anyway, I mean, I try to do, good things. That doesn't mean I'm expecting it from anybody else. And I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm just saying there are stories, there are incidents where, you just stay with it. Like, it's easy to just quit. It's easy to just say, no, like, I don't have to. Like, who's watching me? Doesn't matter. But anyway, I mean, I thought to myself, because I did a show like this, because I just, like, turned on the camera in the morning and just went on all these rants, I'm like, I don't have Frank there. I don't have, like, bodyguards. I'm not on my home turf. When I used to do my karaoke and all that kind of stuff, I had bouncers. I had people there. I can't just go into a place and just do my act there, and then all the people that they're trying to be there, that were there. Well, what do you think? What? I don't know. No. I mean, that's why I want to get to know them. Because then maybe if they know me, they like me, they would stick up for me in an instant like that. I can't go there and take over. Like, you're on, Jared. You know what I do in the show. Alright, what do we have here? I couldn't help myself.
The show regularly and hear you as much as I do. I'm a devout fan.
I just called.
Tonight.
Thank you so much, Doug.
My kryptonite.
I greatly appreciate it, and I do have a little tale I'd like to tell, but before...
Go ahead. Tell your tale. Thought I had another CD in there. So anyways, getting back, we'll have a minute or two, or maybe three. Well, it depends. So anyway, like in the morning, I was like listening. No, I wasn't listening. I mentioned a radio host that I called to, and the same deal with her. Like at first, she liked me and everything. Then I would call up, trying to do like a Howard Stern act and stuff like that. It was I think she's on 11 to 1 talk radio. But I didn't know like she was gonna be at some kind of barbecue place, stuff like that. I seen like the head hiring guy. I mean, and my one cousin Jeff King's like, why don't you go down there? See, this act won't fly on there. I mean, maybe at night. I would be like king of like Insomniac. What's that? Insomniac. I'd be king of Insomniac radio. That's the thing I like. I like to lift people up. I like a clean canvas. I like them. Where they're just. I mean, I'm not saying people are stupid people. There's some very intelligent people out there. There's very smart people. They stay away from all this. I mean, here, this is all we're doing. We're just pushing people around. And it has to stop. So anyway, I used to call her, and then she got sick of me, like, because I was talking about The View. Like 2 years ago, I was like, you gotta watch the conversation. You gotta listen to what they're saying and everything. And now it's like when they're on, it's just like, give me the camera. I don't care. We got kids' day here. I'm just gonna start you. Who do you think you are? Like, wow. I mean, this is TV. And I'm thinking back, when I was a kid, like you watch your little Match Game PM. You watch your 10,000 Pyramid. Maybe some wholesome TV. Stuff that we grew up with. You see a sitcom. Simple little things, simple little obstacles. Everyone collaborates. Everyone, I'm not saying that they don't do it on these things. I'm just saying that they spend a lot of time on issues that we cannot do anything about. We can't do anything about it. This is the thing where you have to accept it. You can't just keep on like putting on a crutch. You can't just because you feel one way and everything. You want everyone on board. I tried it. I did a show like this. I'm thinking everyone's gonna like me. No. What do I have? This is it. This is my gig. What do you got, Joe? What antisocial? Oh, antisocial. Give me the mic. Give him the mic, man. Alright? I'll show you what I can do. When I have my coffee, though. No, I actually want to do radio because it's a lot less, wear and tear and stuff like that. I mean, did you see, like, Steven Tyler the other day? A picture of him. probably not a good example, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm not into like doing 2 hour concerts, stuff like that. You know, I don't get my jollies off of that. You know, what is that? I mean, maybe when I was young, you know, like, you know, I had endless amounts of energy. I'm not saying I don't have it. I'm just saying, I mean, what's the point? What's the point? You know, I mean, and doing it every day like Groundhog's Day. Okay, hey, Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh. You know, what are we gonna sing? Like, hey, hey, living on a, or we do Journey. Separate ways. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop